Well, Coach, it's that time of year again. We are ready to have our annual event of our Special Olympics.
When is it, Pat, this year?
Well, we're going to have the event this year on Friday, April the 4th. We're going to start the first event at 9 o'clock that morning, and we'll finish up sometime around 2 o'clock. Pretty much the same schedule we've always had. Lots of events going on. We start out with the parade of our champions, I guess, around the track, and
Parade of athletes.
Parade of athletes, that's correct. And so we get them going around the track and get everybody excited, and then we'll start out with our races and do all the races, and then we go on to our long jumps and our relays, and let's see, we've got, what else do we have in there? Softball throws, and lots of events going on that day with our Special Olympic athletes, and so it'll be a good time. Now, you've been involved in this for a long time.
Over 25 years.
Over 25 years. That's pretty amazing to be involved in an event like this for that long. That's a little bit longer than I've been involved in, but I've been involved for a long time as well. I started as a freshman at Martin. My freshman year there, I got involved with you in the Special Olympics event, and been doing it ever since. And so I appreciate you getting me involved in that. One event I always enjoy getting to do and be involved in. And what got you involved in it?
Well, I was working with the Special Olympics. I guess I don't know. Before I started actually teaching in the classroom, and then once I started teaching in the classroom, I had a class, PE for elementary teachers.
Yeah.
So we took this on as our special project as far as helping with the Special Olympics. And one thing I always told them when I handed out my syllabus, the quickest way to fail my class was not to show up for the Special Olympics. So I never did have anybody to fail that class.
Oh, that's good.
But as you know, we have just finished the Olympics in Russia. Mm-hmm. And what a grand and wonderful thing that was. But I'll guarantee you right now, you won't find any more enthusiasm, any more excitement, any more presentation of skills there than what you'll find out there on that field the day of April the 4th.
It's certainly a heartwarming event for all of us. I think that's why we continue to do it every year. It'll really touch you hard, and certainly want to invite anybody.
Something that if you've never been involved in it, you need to go one time and you'll never forget it. And I have seen things happen and remember things happening at that day that, have just stayed with me forever.
Oh, yeah.
There was one youngster that was trying to run the mile, and he got, he just couldn't finish it. He couldn't finish it. And there was the baseball player from Martin that came and picked him up, put him on his shoulders, and finished that mile race with him on his shoulders. And then I have seen kids be standing out there. Of course, they were so proud of their shirts and their shorts and everything, but they would be freezing to death. And then our kids from the college would give them a jacket to put on just so they could stay outside. And just so many friendships that were made on that day. And then I can walk across the street and I can hear, "Hey, Coach Hughes, hey, Coach Hughes." And it's just something that you don't forget, and it's their day, and they thoroughly enjoy it.
They do. And you mentioned the Martin students being involved in that. I know ever since the beginning of this, since we've been involved, we had our Martin students involved. There's now, I think, over 100 students that get involved with this and come out and help us put this on and do the events and all that.
Yeah, and since I retired, Pat has taken it over, bless his heart, like he doesn't have anything else to do.
That's all right.
But it's here, like I say, it's just something that you don't forget, and it just stays with you. And of course, all the Martin students wear their specific T-shirts, so they're all, so noticed and everything. Yeah. And it just plainly says that Martin Methodist College supports Special Olympics.
That's right.
And that means so much. It means so much.
Well, all right. So we're gonna do this on Friday, April the 4th, out at the Giles County High School. There at the practice facility there in front of the high school, and the first event will start at 9 o'clock. We want to invite everybody to come out. Anybody that would like to come out and join us. Come out, join us, help us. The other thing I want to mention is if you want to support us in a financial manner. Okay,
when we started, working with the Special Olympics, Civitan had been the club, the civic club that was in charge of all this, and they still are as far as I know right now. So I'm sure if you wanted to make a donation as far as, because they buy all the T-shirts and all the shorts for the children, and I'm sure they would more than welcome your donation as far as helping them to pay for those items for the kids.
Yeah, good. So contact a Civitan member and make your donations, and come join us on Friday, April the 4th from 9 a.m. to about 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah, you don't have to know any of those children by name. You don't have to be able to call them by name. But just to stand there at that finish line and clap your hands and shout for somebody, it's something you'll never forget.
Yep, that's right.